Picture this. You're sitting in a dimly lit room, your eyes glued to the screen. On the screen, a figure lurks in the shadows, music builds, and before you know it, your heart races, you jump, and you let out a half-stifled scream. Yes, we're talking about horror movies, a genre that's masterfully crafted to elicit intense reactions from audiences worldwide. But have you ever wondered why we subject ourselves to such deliberately induced fear and anxiety? Let's unravel the fascinating physiological and psychological changes that occur when watching these spine-chilling films and explore why they continue to captivate us. Firstly, let's delve into the physiological changes. As you watch a horror movie, your body reacts almost as if you are experiencing the events firsthand. The suspenseful music, sudden jump scares, and terrifying imagery trigger the release of adrenaline, the same hormone our ancestors relied on to escape real threats. This adrenaline surge prompts the fight or flight response. Your heart rate quickens, your muscles tense, and your sympathetic nervous system kicks into high gear, preparing you for action, or, in this case, perhaps just gripping your chair a little tighter. Additionally, horror films can lead to an increase in our brain's production of dopamine and cortisol. Dopamine, often dubbed the feel-good neurotransmitter, paradoxically explains the heightened sense of alertness and eventual exhilaration some people experience. Meanwhile, cortisol, a stress hormone, ramps up, putting the body into a heightened state of alert. This hormonal cocktail makes horror not just an ordeal, but also a roller coaster of emotions that can leave us feeling alive and thrilled by the experience. From a psychological perspective, horror movies play a tantalizing game with our mind. They tap into our primal fears, fear of death, the unknown, or predatory threats, primal themes that are part of our evolutionary psyche. Yet, watching these fears unfold in a controlled environment allows us to confront them without real risk. This blend of terror and safety creates a compelling paradox. The thrill of experiencing fear while knowing deep down we're physically secure on our couch. Moreover, there's a shared aspect to fear that horror capitalizes on. Watching horror movies can become a social experience, a communal ritual. Discussing scenes, analyzing plots, or simply laughing off the scares with friends can foster connection and even a sense of triumph over the evoked fears. These films, often viewed in groups, collectively amplify the suspense, and the shared horror experience becomes a bonding exercise as viewers exchange gasps and laughter, effectively diluting the fright with companionship. Now, rewind to what draws individuals to persistently return to the genre despite the stress. For some, it's about the sense of catharsis watching these movies can bring. Similar to a ghost train ride that gives safe thrills, horror films present an outlet for experiencing fears in a managed environment, often leading to a refreshing sense of relief once the credits roll. Others may seek the decorum of horror for its artistic storytelling and creativity, appreciating the craftsmanship in building tension and surprise. In conclusion, horror movies present a paradoxical enchantment. They scare us, yes, but they do so in a setting that feels safe, where our greatest fears and anxieties are not only faced but triumphed over. The physiological flood of adrenaline and dopamine couples seamlessly with the psychological thrill of momentarily suspending disbelief, delving into our deepest archetypes and emerging unscathed. This captivating interplay of reactions, experiences, and emotions ensures that horror remains an enduringly popular genre, one that we love to be scared by again and again.